Did you know that taking a break could actually make you more creative? It sounds counterintuitive, right? You might think working non-stop is the best way to get things done, but the truth is, our brains need rest to work at their best. Research shows that when you don't take breaks, your brain's performance drops by up to 40%. That's right. More than a third of your mental power is wasted if you push through without a break. But here's the good news. By taking short breaks, you can boost your creativity, improve focus, and even solve problems more efficiently. In this article, we'll explore how these simple pauses can unlock your brain's potential. We'll dive into surprising studies, explore strategies like mind wandering and physical movement, and show you how to use breaks to think outside the box. Stay with us to discover the secret weapon you never knew you had, the power of the break. Chapter 1. The power of mental rest. We all know that working non-stop can lead to burnout. But what happens when you give your brain a chance to rest? Mental rest allows your mind to recover and refresh. When you work without breaks, your cognitive functions start to decline. A study by the University of Illinois found that people who took short breaks during work performed better on complex tasks than those who worked straight through. This shows that even brief moments of rest can help you think more clearly and creatively. A great way to rest your brain is through what's called a cognitive shift. This means stepping away from the task at hand and focusing on something completely different. Whether it's reading a book, doing a puzzle, or taking a short walk, the change of focus helps reset your mental state. The best part? You don't need to rest for hours, just 5 to 10 minutes can work wonders. Chapter 2. Incubation and the subconscious mind. Sometimes, the best ideas come when you're not even trying. This is known as the incubation effect. Your subconscious mind keeps working on problems even when you're not actively thinking about them. Have you ever taken a break, only to come back to your work with a new solution? That's incubation in action. One fascinating study by psychologist Bluma Zygarnik showed that people tend to remember incomplete tasks better than completed ones. This suggests that our minds keep thinking about unresolved problems, even when we think we've left them behind. So, taking a break doesn't mean abandoning the problem. It allows your mind to keep processing and making connections in the background. Chapter 3. The magic of divergent thinking. Divergent thinking is the ability to think outside the box, generating multiple solutions to a single problem. Research from the University of California, Berkeley, found that taking breaks improves divergent thinking, which is a key skill for creativity. When you take a break, your brain stops focusing on finding the one right answer and begins considering multiple possibilities. Try stepping away from a challenging task and engaging in an entirely different activity, like drawing, listening to music, or going for a jog. These activities activate different parts of the brain, encouraging new ideas and novel approaches. The next time you're feeling stuck, a change of pace could help unlock fresh perspectives. Subscribe now to get more creative strategies and tips to improve your problem-solving skills. Chapter 4. Reducing stress to boost creativity. Stress is a major creativity killer. When you're stressed, your brain's ability to think creatively is compromised. This is because stress activates the fight or flight response, which narrows your focus and makes it harder to think outside the box. However, breaks allow your body to reset, lowering cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and improving cognitive function. In fact, research shows that after a 20-minute break, employees have lower levels of stress and higher creativity. The simple act of stepping away from work, even if just for a short time, can reduce anxiety and make it easier to come up with innovative solutions. So, the next time you're overwhelmed, remember that taking a break can actually make you more effective. Chapter 5. Mind wandering for creative insights. Mind wandering is often seen as a distraction, but it can actually lead to great ideas. When you're not focused on a specific task, your brain has the freedom to roam and make connections between seemingly unrelated concepts. This is when creative insights often strike. A study from the University of California found that mind wandering was linked to improved problem solving and creativity. During breaks, allow yourself to daydream, let your mind drift, and explore different thoughts. You might just stumble upon a creative breakthrough that you wouldn't have found if you were focused on the task. Chapter 6. Recharging with physical movement. Taking a break doesn't just mean sitting back and relaxing. Moving your body, whether it's through stretching, walking, or even dancing, can boost creativity in surprising ways. Physical movement increases blood flow to the brain, which helps improve focus and problem-solving skills. In a study conducted by Stanford University, researchers found that walking increased creative output by 60%. Simply moving around can help you think more clearly and come up with new ideas. So, next time you're stuck, try taking a walk outside or stretching to get your creative juices flowing. Want more tips and research-backed techniques to boost your creativity? Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more insights. Conclusion. The creative power of breaks. Creativity thrives when you give your brain the opportunity to rest and recharge. From mental rest and subconscious incubation to mind wandering and physical movement, taking breaks can significantly boost your creative abilities. Remember, creativity doesn't always happen when you're working hard. It often strikes when you give yourself the space to think freely. So, the next time you're feeling stuck, don't hesitate to take a break. Your brain will thank you, and you might just come back with your best ideas yet.